Inferno is a pretty disappointing follow-up to Suspiria. Now that being said, there's still a lot of stuff to enjoy in this movie. Keith Emerson's score, while not being the trademark Goblin collaboration with Dario Argento, is really, really good. The last act of the film is visually fantastic, and in general, the movie's pretty visually good. The problem with the movie, generally, from my point of view, is that it suffers from horrible, horrible pacing issues. So until you get to the last act, and specifically when the guy picks up the cats and starts shoving them in a bag and is going to throw them into a river, until you get to that point, it's not it's not that interesting. I'm sorry. You're shuffling through characters who just go into the house and end up killed in for Argento kind of generic and uninnovative ways. And it just kind of becomes like a be-real Giallo movie. And it's just, in general, it's pretty disappointing if you watch, say, Suspiria and Inferno back-to-back. And personally, Suspiria is my favorite movie of all time, the original one. I haven't seen the remake. Hopefully I'll see the remake soon, and hopefully I'll make a review of it on that channel soon after this. But Inferno, I really have to say, I have seen it since high school. And that tells you something, too, because I've seen Suspiria like 100 million billion times, but I've seen Inferno twice now. It just doesn't pull you to it. But I remember when I saw it in high school, as I saw it this time, that this ending is really, really good, but the beginning is just this horrible paced thing where you get a new main character every 15 minutes and then they die. So you're not connected to any of these characters in the way that you're connected to Jessica Harper and Suspiria. So it's just, you're not being pulled in that way, and it's just a lot more sparing in how beautiful it is, how the kills go through. It's just, it's boring and badly paced by comparison. But in general, if you like Argento's work, I would suggest it. It's a fun time. But if you're a general horror fan, and especially not an Italian horror fan, I would say pass it. And, if you just want to see the good stuff, just skip to the part where the guy puts the cats in the burlap bag and throws them into the river.